Game number 1, we got Sharif, one of the few Dominus players that consistently reach high rank in Rocket League. You know, like the Marines, like the few, the proud. That's us Dominus players here. Definitely proud. We are all definitely proud of our, oh, that's awkward. Just gonna try to control this up front here. Maybe get it over elite. Nice. Sharif might be able to go back on that and at least get a 50. Alright, I can go for this. Just have to get a soft touch. Good shot. And they are going to double commit for it, but I'm definitely not going to be able to beat him up to that ball. Especially when he's on the backboard driving to it. Fatal's up. Sharif might be able to get that. Ooh. Nice shot from Sharif. That's a pretty good sequence of plays. I mean, he gets demoed, right? I get the soft touch into a reset that makes them double commit. I keep pressure just by sitting in the area. They hit the ball away. He gets a waterfall, double tap off the ground. I mean, yeah, that's nice. Let's try to flick that. Okay, he might be awkward here. He's gonna get one touch there. A little bit low boost here. I say as I have 9 boost in the tank, but try to shoot that. Nice. We're keeping a lot of pressure on net here. So as long as we can keep that up, we should be able to continue to do well in this game. Wait on Fatal. Alright, they're both going to be up for that. Okay. Definitely don't have enough for this, so I'll just fake that. Fatal's actually going to hit that ball away from his car. And good touch from Sharif. I'll have to go around here, try to dunk him. Nice, good 50. Fatal's gonna have this. I can go off the ceiling. Nice, good challenge. It does get the ball off of Fatal's car. And I do get a bump on him, so if Sharif can accelerate this quickly, I'll just go there. Dude, how is he off the ground, side flipping through where the ball is, and somehow getting my car? I'll never understand that, like, because that happens so often where they're just off the ground entirely, and still somehow my car gets demoed when I'm on the ground and I'm in, like, the lowest car to the floor in the game. Like, that's what I don't get, is that my car is lower than normal. How is my car getting demoed when they're flipping above the ground? Nah. Anyways, enough complaining about that. Actually, I don't think I'll ever do enough complaining about that, to be honest. I think I will complain about demos until the day I die. Unless, like, you know, they release, like, Rocket League 2 or something, and it's on a better game engine, and it fixes, like, server issues and stuff. Okay. That sucked. I tried to do a zap dash there. Didn't quite get it. Pop that ball up. I just have to hope that he can save it. Nice. Good save from him. He might be able to just get one more touch. Whoa. That's a nice shot, too. You know, hitting that shot bottom left because he knows that the opponent is going to be pre-jumping this is gross. That's a great play. All right, we'll cheat up here. Hopefully get a 50. Nice. Good 50 from Sharif. I'll take this left mid here. I'll wait on Sharif. Okay, insta sidewall read. RLFX. Oh, my God. I don't know if any of you guys saw the RLFX 100 video, or if you guys saw my short about making it into RLFX. Apparently, people were really mad at me. And now I know that a lot of people who are watching this video right now are going to be people who are biased to support me, because I feel like most of the people that watch YouTube videos are pretty positive. Obviously, there's the one... Alright, I'm going to continue this discussion in game number 2. Alright, game number 2. Now, I was going to say that obviously my comment section is probably a bit biased in favor of me, because most of the people who watch my YouTube videos will have seen me before. Okay, Sharif is AFK. I wonder what the beef is here. Or maybe he's just genuinely AFK. Oh, wow, that was actually a surprisingly good first touch. I didn't expect to be able to follow that, which is why I stopped boosting, because I figured the ball was just going to be going far away. Okay, that might be a goal. Anyways, I thought, like, my comment section on YouTube is mostly going to be biased towards me, except for the one-off comment where you know, I did something in the video that somebody really didn't like and they commented on it, and that's fine, that happens. Even, you know, even comments from people who normally support me, if I do something that's like really off, I can understand people making an angry comment or whatever. But anyways, I was gonna say, I made it into RLFX with an insta sidewall read where I hit it into the wall from basically like a little bit behind midfield, right? It hit the corner of my car, and I was using the Porsche at the time, by the way. It hit the corner of my car and then went into the net in the opposite top corner at 121 kilometers an hour, and this was in a full SSL lobby, okay? So the defenders could actually defend, and the shot still went in, with both of the defenders in their half, right? It's not like it was like an open net that I scored or anything like that, right? I was scrolling through TikTok, and I saw somebody that posted like a TikTok edit of RLFX 100, and then somebody commented, and one of the, I think it was the top comment on that video was like, "Can't forget about JamaicanCoconut's redirect," and it was just like a skull emoji, like crying, laughing, so like obviously he was making fun. I didn't realize people were upset about that shot. And I think people were upset about it because I didn't hit 17 flip resets. But like what people fail to realize is that every single competitive player that I asked about that shot or that I showed that shot, like even Brock, who's my RLCS teammate, who is, I'm not gonna lie, probably one of the most mechanically talented competitive players that isn't a pro player. And even that being said, I'm pretty sure he's made a couple of top 16s before. He's a very, very good player, and he hits very good shots. Even he said that if he hit that shot, it probably would have been the best shot of his career. And so I think that because I'm not a freestyler, and because I didn't hit like a penta reset in casual where the defenders are literally bots with negative MMR, because I didn't do that, people were upset that my shot made it into RLFX because they're, bro, he only touched the ball twice. That's not as hard as getting a heli reset. It's like, I actually think it's much more difficult to do that in the lobby that I did it in. I think also like with some comp clip hitters, like quote unquote, they hit their comp clips against Grand Champ once. I mean, listen, I'm not gonna disparage any I'm not gonna slander any comp clip hitters here, but like I will say, Grand Champ 1 defense kinda stinks, man. If I put a compilation of all of my best shots that have been saved, I'm pretty sure it would have been better than a lot of the shots that were in RLFX. But like people just save it because people can actually like jump out of their own net in this rank. And I think a lot of people, like, maybe either they don't care about the competitive aspect of the clip when they're judging, like, quote unquote, how good it is. And also maybe they just, like, are upset that I got into it because they just don't like me. Or they think that I only got into it because I'm a content creator. I'm not really sure. But whatever the reason is, apparently a lot of people were upset about that clip. Which I just thought was kind of interesting, and interesting enough to talk about. I mean, I thought it was a good shot. In my mind, it's like no different than a Psycho, except in the fact that a Psycho, if the opponents are back, you know, if they're playing a little bit more defensive, it's possible to save the Psycho if they have like good reaction times and they're just playing like a little bit more defensive. And they're not all the way up. Like, in order to score a Psycho, you kind of need to overcommit a little bit. And you need to be playing, like, extremely close to the other team. And then, you know, you Psycho the ball over their heads. Or they need to be playing close to you, you Psycho the ball over their heads. But it wouldn't happen if they were just, like, back getting full boost, right? With my clip, I think one of the defenders was rotating back, getting full boost. And the other one was just rotating back into the net. Like, he was already moving backwards when I touched the ball, and it still went in. And so all the competitive players that I showed that clip, they were all like, oh my god, dude, what? That's insane. And I guess the community who, like, the freestyle glazers who think that getting 17 resets in free play is, like, the most impressive thing you can possibly do, they didn't like that my shot was included in RLFX. And honestly, if anybody watching this video thinks my shot shouldn't have been included, I would love to hear your reasoning as to why, because I genuinely just think that it's one of the best shots I've ever hit. Well, I think it is definitely the best shot that I've ever hit in my life. And I also think that it's one of the best competitive clips I've seen this year. And that's a bit of self-glaze, you know, so I can't say that 100% for sure. Because, I mean, like, clips like the Daniel air dribble exist, right? Which was literally hit in RLCS. I mean, that's pretty much the most competitive it can get. I was hit in NA RLCS, so I guess not the most competitive it can get. But, like, you get the point, right? Like, that was hit with people who can actually defend, and he still scored that. So I think that would definitely be a better comp clip than mine was. But that being said, like, the touch was perfect. And I really like that clip, so I don't know why people hated it so much. So I'd be interested if anybody didn't think it belonged in RLFX, if they could let me know why. Let me know what I can improve on for you guys, so that I can seek more validation in the future. Alright. Anyways, rant over. People hate me. What else is new? I don't really care. But I cared enough to, I guess, talk about it in a video because I think it's interesting. Yeah. I think the other day, too, I posted a tweet about, like, graduating and stuff like that, and I just said, like, my future life plans. I posted the same thing on Instagram. On YouTube, I don't think I posted the official graduation thing. I just posted a 0.5x zoom of me in a graduation cap on my graduation day, and I just said graduation day. But anyways, I posted on Twitter, like, speaking about just, like, haters and stuff. I posted on Twitter with that, and my dad brought it up to me yesterday because we were driving in the car together. He's like, oh, yeah, did you see all those people saying, like, oh, man, you shouldn't have done this, you should have stayed in cybersecurity, you know, and they're saying it's, like, short-sighted of you. I was like, nah, Dad, I don't read those comments. But it was funny that he saw a lot of them, because I guess he reads through a lot of my comments more than I do. But I've kind of realized, like, on Twitter especially, I get notifications from people who are, like, verified, people who have a large amount of followers, and people who I follow, right? A lot of the times, I don't really get notifications if, like, somebody who has, like, 20 followers likes my tweet. Not that that person isn't real or anything like that, but a lot of the times Twitter just figures that I would only find it important if if somebody who was, like, verified, or somebody who had a lot of followers, or somebody that I followed liked my tweet. Like, Twitter just prioritizes those notifications. So I never really see, like, a lot of the comments from the people who are, like, aggressively hating on me, since a lot of them are, like, those lower ranked Twitter users, but, like, lower followed Twitter users. But I thought that was funny because my dad brought it up. He's like, oh my god, did you see these people? And I'm like, no, Dad. No, I didn't. GG. Alright, we'll get right into game number 3, and I'll see you all then. Alright, game number 3. Hopefully we can go positive here. I mean, I feel like I've just been in ELO purgatory right now. Like, I don't think that I'm playing exceptionally well recently. I mean, I did get back to SSL, as you guys saw in the greatest Rocket League video ever recorded, right? We made a crazy 3-goal comeback on our SSL game with like a minute and a half left. I needed him to go for that once I forced the ball. Like right here, once I chase him down and he has to hit the ball over me, I need Nitrix to go. But it's hard for him to know that he has to go because he's going for the corner boost, so that was just a good play from them. But anyways, like, obviously, yeah, I did get back to SSL, but I feel like I could be so much higher rank. I just need to lock in and play consistently for like a week and a half and not fall off and lose a bunch of games that I shouldn't be losing because I'm not focused. A lot of the times, and maybe this is cope, but what ends up happening is I get really high and I feel like I'm playing really good, and then I get into 1 or 2 lobbies where the people I play with and against just are not making the same decisions as like the pros or the higher MMR players are, and I just kind of get like locked out because I get super tilted at the fact that my teammates and the other team aren't making the same decisions that I'm used to, and then I just go on like a losing streak. And I need to just be able to play independently of that, because if I can't, then I'm never going to be able to consistently play good. Alright. Should be fine here. I mean, I'll be able to get a touch. Now Nitrix can control it. PayPal's faking that. Good air dribble. Nice shot from Nitrix. I mean, as soon as he realizes he's in a 1v1, He just gets the ball on top of his car, goes for an eligible bump. Clean as you like. Good play from him. Alright. I'll try to stay on this. Get a dunk. Nice. And now that Nitrix is on the ball, I know that I can just use a little bit of boost. I'll try to watch both players who are up in the air, like both my teammate and this guy. Now J-Pow's gonna have that clear. Okay, that's fine. I'll be mid. Just keeping an eye on him, seeing if he's going for the ball or not. I have fair confidence in myself that I can still hit the ball even if I'm not directly staring at it. Obviously, if I want to get the most precise touch, yes, I am going to need to stare at the ball. Like, when I'm doing an air dribble like this, I am kind of just looking at the ball primarily. But I have fair confidence that if I'm just side flipping into the ball or something like that, I can just look at where the opponents are and get a pretty good touch that way. Because it's almost more important to be looking at the opponents when you're making a challenge than it is to be looking at the ball. Alright, I'll try to keep this ball high. Alright, more important to get the boost there than the ball. Okay, he should be able to just shoot that. Ah, it's unfortunate. Because he's backwards, it's a lot more difficult than it maybe needed to be. See, I don't understand how that's not a demo right there. Now listen, I know I said I wasn't going to complain about demos anymore. Yeah, that was obviously a lie. But like, how is that not a demo? But one of them is side flipping, you know, in the air, and I'm on the ground, and somehow my car gets demoed. It doesn't make any sense, man. It doesn't make any sense. I want demo equality, all right? It's annoying that we don't have it yet in this modern society, okay? How could we call ourselves a fair and just society when we don't have demo equality? It's ridiculous. It's absolutely absurd. Alright, good 50 there. Nice, Nitrix can go. Wow, I wasn't sure if he was gonna touch that ball again. I can control that. Never mind, he was on it. Okay, I gotta get back here. Oh, I missed the big boost. But actually, maybe that works out because Nitrix gets it. Okay, I'll let him go for that. I mean, I think I could have had a much easier shot there than he did, but he kind of cut in front of me, so there's no point in me still driving forward and trying to take that ball off of him if he's going to be cutting in front of me. Because I'm just going to get a bad touch because I have to go around him. And he's going to be still going for the ball anyways. Or at least going to be close to the ball anyway. So we'll be double committing. And the only way we don't get punished if we double commit is if I get a really, really good touch. So, just better to sit back there and let him kind of... Ooh, I missed that. That was a very difficult read on the ball, but I do get a demo. Might be a shot. Great shot from Nitrix. Whew. I mean, I missed the read entirely, but as soon as I recognized J-Pow was kind of standing still, I knew that I could just go for it. His teammate thought J-Pow was going to be able to go for the ball. Didn't realize that I was just beelining it for his car. Alright, just make sure to get a good kickoff here. Make sure it doesn't go behind and above my head. Missed the boost because I want to nerf myself and make this game a little bit harder. But it actually doesn't even matter because Nitrix is the GOAT. So, good shot from him. Good kickoff. Gives him possession. And we go up 2 goals. So now we got a little bit of a buffer here. Just try to watch for maybe a Spanish kickoff or something like that. So I was kind of sitting back a little bit further. That's a good shot from J-Pow. Oh man, he didn't take the shot there. He should have gone for at least something there. He shouldn't have just let me hit that. I'll go for the ball here. You know, just force him to go high. Nitrix is there. That's in though. Yeah, I did force him high there, which is what I needed to do. But, you know, he had no boost, so it was very difficult for him to get the 50 and also make sure that the ball cleared out into a good spot. Another good kickoff there, you know, as long as we're not just blatantly losing it, it's pretty decent. He'll be able to get that touch for free. Ball goes up, ball goes down. And that should be the game. GG. All right, we'll get right into the next video, not into game number 4, because we don't do game number 4. We only do 3 games. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.